A powder blue day, huh? I'm certainly having one of those right now. Now, let's have a talk, you and I, shall we? There have been those who have been, let's just say, quite disruptive. Combative, even. Those who say that perhaps the system is unjust. Unjust systems. We had those at one point. A system based upon human intuition, human deduction, human decision. Now, you might say to yourself, well, that sounds pretty great to me. Why wouldn't you want that? Well, there's a way to have justice.
Either with a proper system
or an improper one. Either way, you get a form of justice. But is it the one that people deserve? Is it the one that's fair? A long time ago, people left criminal prosecution to human judgment, human error. And more often than not, they got it wrong. So what are you to do, What would you do? Society clearly can't handle itself, tearing each other apart. Murder in the thousands. An unjust, uncivilized system infecting the world. Doesn't sound like something you'd be all too fond of, now does it? It doesn't sound like something that you should choose. And that's because you shouldn't. The Sibyl system was created to solve that problem of human error. Now, is the system perfect? Of course not. No system can be. Not a human-controlled system, not a computer one either. But that is where the Sibyl system is different. Instead of relying on mere human judgment, we marry it with computer analysis. Unbiased, unfeeling, analytical judgment. And the inspectors, enforcers that patrol the city, when stress levels reach a certain level, provided that ever happens, of course. It's been quite a long while since something like that occurred. And why do you think that might be? Changing attitudes? Maybe people decide to change for the better, to lead happy, safe, thoughtful lives, ones free of criminal thought and behavior. Or more likely is it that people, after the institution of the Sibyl system and our monitoring services, at last feel safe because they know that they are safe. The Sibyl system, well, it protects all of us, all the time. When you're out on the streets, walking home from work, whether you're going out to dinner with your family or simply spending a night at home, the Sibyl system is there protecting you from the more unseemly elements that remain in the city. Currently, inspectors are investigating one particular person in general, a rebel. Someone who seeks to destabilize a system that has long provided safety and security for an entire nation. What right does he have to do that? To us? To you? I say he doesn't, but he says he does. Now you might be thinking, I'm simply projecting onto one particular person. He's not really as bad as I make him out to be. He's not really as criminal as I make him out to be. Well, you're wrong. His acts against society are innumerous. Disruptive behavior, causing elevated psychopath levels, somatic scans being set off across the city, all because of his antics, his unthoughtful, uncaring, uncivilized antics. And who is it that pays the price for his fun? Is it him? Is it his associates? Or is it the people that he is victimizing? You. Me. Us. Inspectors and enforcers are actually currently en route to apprehend one of this individual's associates. Once apprehended, things should calm down. However, we must always be on the highest alert, for the Sibyl system and the people must never rest.
Emergency. Priority 1 alert.
Yes, Sibyl?
Incoming communication.
Very good. Patch them through, Sibyl.
Message begin.
Director,
Yes, Inspector?
we have successfully apprehended Hajime Jinose. What would you like us to do with him?
You can go ahead and remand her to the facility. Her rehabilitation should begin as quickly as possible so she can
Safely rejoin society.
Yes, sir, Director. On our way.
There we go. The Sibyl system at work, protecting you from dissidents that would ruin your world, your very life, all for a bit of fun. And for what? What did she really gain? Notoriety as a criminal? A dissident? A troublemaker that causes nothing but problems. But you will be a problem no more. People sent to the rehabilitation center are given another chance at life, a chance at a better life, one they can be proud of, one they can share with the rest of the world. But first, they must be cured of their high psychopath rating. Until then, their days will not be powder blue, and that is a very sad thing. Truly, they have my deepest sympathy, and while they may be referred to as criminals, I prefer to see them as people in need of our help. So, if you see someone acting out of the ordinary, perhaps they're causing commotion when there really is no need to, don't be afraid, stay calm, remain civilized, and simply contact the MWPSB CID, and an inspector and enforcer will be dispatched immediately to help contain the situation and to deliver a nice and calm ending to a very troubled scenario. The Sibyl system is here to help, not just you, not just me, but the world. And one day soon, the whole entire world will be civilized. Have a powder blue day.
The preceding was brought to you by the MWPSB CID in cooperation with the Sibyl system. Thank you, and have a powder blue day.